Yo, what's up? It's Faraway Phantom here, back with another video. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video, and yeah, this is my first video of the year, so I hope you guys enjoy this, and yeah, let's get right into this. So, today I just wanted to talk about the very simple concept that is the state of the word harassment. So essentially, I want to talk about how the word is overused and used incorrectly by so many people these days, just to justify how offended they are. They'll just say, "I'm being harassed," as if it's that big of a deal. Or even sometimes people like this, you will just exist and they will say that just the act of you existing is harassment and you are causing an issue to them. Just by existing or saying whatever you're thinking or speaking your own mind, you are harassing them. Now I'm going to read the definitions of harassment from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. And the definitions are: exhaust or fatigue, to annoy persistently, to create an unpleasant or hostile situation for especially by uninvited and unwelcome verbal or physical conduct, and to worry and impede by repeated raids. So if none of that applies, then you are not being harassed, so don't claim it. The reason I'm making this video is because I think it's just kinda cringy when people are like, "I'm being harassed," when somebody calls them stupid online or a slur like one time, and it's obviously not completely serious, like they're just an internet troll. Are you really being harassed at that point? Like, are you really? If they're just saying one thing, I don't think so. About 90% of the time I see this word used on the internet with like slurs and stuff. The slurs that are being said don't usually apply to the person they're being said towards, especially with companies like Twitter and YouTube who broadly interpret that word as almost anything that fits what they want to be on their website, because I mean, they have the right to do so, but I also have the right to criticize that. They have these policies that essentially state that any form of saying something mean to somebody can be interpreted as harassment as they so please. So it doesn't matter if you're being serious, doesn't matter if the words you're using are in satire. None of that really matters to these big social media platforms. And on top of this whole harassment definition thing, a lot of the times I see people out there getting angry about being harassed when they're just having true things told to them. It's not harassment really if you're being told facts and you're denying those consistently. If someone consistently tells you those facts, they're just countering what you're doing. Many times I've seen this on social media with someone like Suzy Lou or Pokimane, for example. Essentially, somebody will say something bad that they did, and a ton of other people will say it too, and they will voice their opinion on it, and then supposedly, according to their fans, or them in Suzy Lou's case, they are being harassed, when in reality it's not harassment, they're just being told facts. In the case of Leafy is Here, for example, he's just a really easy case to use because his channel with almost 5 million subscribers was banned for supposedly harassing Pokimane, even though she herself said that she did not tell YouTube to take down the channel. Anything you say, even if it's true, satirical, a joke, doesn't matter. If YouTube doesn't like it, they'll take it down. If all these social media platforms don't like it, they'll take it down, and all the crybabies will side with them. Another example of this is just a little bit ago, Griffin Gaming made a video. If you don't know who that is, he's a commentary YouTuber, mostly makes videos about gaming stuff, but makes fun of people that have terrible gaming takes. And he made a video on this lady that was complaining that she and other people that are people of color didn't get a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X for free to review. Her whole point was basically that a bunch of white people were getting it for free. So I mean, obviously that can only mean one thing: racism. Then when Griffin Gaming basically pointed it out that the reason she didn't get one, or her friends didn't get one, is because she only had like 400 subscribers. I don't know how brain dead you have to be to not notice that Microsoft and Sony won't give somebody a free PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X that are $500 each if them doing that will not return on their investment. That's how businesses work. That's about $1,000 that Microsoft and Sony combined would be giving to you for free, and you probably would not gain them more than $1,000 back from that exposure that you're going to give with your 400 something subscribers. And what makes this even worse is that in the end she ended up actually getting either one or two of the consoles for free as she wanted, and she proceeded to make this video asking for more stuff. It's like, are you this entitled? And he made a video calling her out and saying that no, it's not racist, it's just about business and how businesses work. You don't just give stuff away for free without any incentive. But then once his response video about their video came out, they kind of claimed he was racist, and they got like a whole army of people to flag his video down, so he deleted it before it got flagged and his channel would have any sort of consequences, because they were false flagging him for racism just because he was calling out how entitled she was. They thought it was harassment. It's not harassment to be called out on something. That's just being called out and criticized. But yeah, those are some examples of people stretching the word harassment to fit any definition they want. By the way, I'm not saying using it wrongly is always terrible, because obviously there's times when you're using it as a joke. For example, in video games, sometimes I'll be like, oh, the police are harassing me, because, I mean, they technically are in that world, but it's not real, obviously. But yeah, if people are using it wrongly in a serious context, then it's kinda stupid, honestly. Mainly because the word is like so exaggerative. When anyone says they're harassed, you immediately take it seriously, or you're supposed to at least. I don't usually take it seriously nowadays, but a lot of people do. It's honestly just becoming a buzzword nowadays that you can use to get sympathy points. The word harassment has almost lost all meaning to me, and if you happen to feel the same way or have a different opinion on it, you can talk to me in the comment section below. But there's one more thing I wanted to talk about in this video, and it's how my teacher in 8th grade would categorize harassment. So she would define harassment as literally anything. She would tell us that if someone thinks they're being harassed, they are being harassed, which obviously doesn't make any sense. I mean, you could call somebody a stupid head as a joke, where who would actually get offended by that? I mean, honestly, there's probably someone nowadays that would, but still, like, you could call somebody the most inoffensive thing ever as an insult, and according to her, that's harassment. You could say, you are a frick, and she would consider that harassment if they thought it was harassment. But it didn't really surprise me. She was kind of the SJW type, if you know what I mean, which a lot of teachers are nowadays, which is kind of cringe, but still, that's just how it was. Don't get me wrong though, I did not hate that teacher. Beyond this, she wasn't that bad of a teacher. But yeah, according to SJWs, anything is harassment. It doesn't matter, man. It's just harassment if they think it's harassment. Doesn't matter what the definition of the word is, it really doesn't. But yeah, I hope you guys didn't feel harassed by this video. I mean, personally, I know I didn't technically solve world hunger and all that, but I think I did. So if you would kindly nominate me as the Nobel Peace Prize winner, I would be super happy. But there's one thing you could do that would be even better, and that would be subscribing to the channel, liking the video and sharing it, and commenting and voicing your opinion, because I don't mind that. So yeah, I'm not actually gonna feel harassed. So yeah, thanks for watching. Join my Discord. I'll see you guys later. Peace.